Good morning, distinguished guests, DSA staff, Mayor Wu, Superintendent Skipper, David Big Papi Ortiz. And my beloved students. Also joining us today, Jesse Solomon, Executive Director of Boston Plan for Excellence. Senator Miranda. Hold your applause, there's a list. Representative Tyler, Representative Worrell, School Committee Chair Robinson, City Council at Large Julia Mejia, City Councilor Erin Murphy. Thank you all for being here. My name is Darlene Marcano, and I am the proud head of school at the Dearborn STEM Academy. I want to first thank Mayor Wu and Superintendent Skipper for their ongoing fight to keep our students safe and protected, because a secure and supportive environment allows all students to focus on learning, grow confidence, and reach their full potential. To those who don't know our students at DSA, let me tell you a little bit about them. Students in the 11th and 12th grade participate in one of 3 STEM career pathways: computer science, engineering, and health and life science. Through partnerships with FC Tech, Wentworth, and Bunker Hill Community College, students have taken college-level math, including college algebra, pre-calculus, and statistics, as well as college-level science and technology courses. This year, we have at least 20 to 25 students who are all full-time college students, and we even have one student who will be graduating with their associate's degree and 24 credits. I am proud to say that we are a community, students and staff, representing at least 10 different languages, at least 50 different countries, and live in communities throughout the city of Boston. In this diverse community, we have come together, and the goals for our community are family engagement, student success, and mental health and wellness for all. At the Dearborn, we have made it our collective responsibility, teachers, staff, families, the whole community, to create a space where students feel safe to express themselves, take risks in learning, and thrive both academically and personally. Our mantra here at the Dearborn is, "You matter." And I ask you all to embrace this, value it, and use it to create the future that you dream of. Thank you. So now I would like to introduce an amazing educator who I've known and felt supported by for over 12 years, our phenomenal superintendent, Mary Skipper. Am I saying that?
Yeah, probably is fine. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the students, especially. So, you know, this school, in so many ways, represents what we want for the future of BPS. The building you're in was actually the last building that I got to work on designing for what 21st century education looks like. This is not what all of our kids have yet. And you guys probably know that when you talk to your friends. But the building you have with all the STEM areas, the open space, the glass, the STEM labs that you have, the music areas, the arts areas, the gym, the phys ed, these are the things that the mayor and I want for all students in the BPS. And so when we talk about 21st century and what that can look like, we will often talk about Dearborn STEM. But Dearborn STEM Academy isn't special just because of the building. It's also special because of the offerings that you guys have that you're taking advantage of. So for instance, when you come in as 7th and 8th graders and you start thinking about what you're interested in, here, different from other schools, you have the ability to be able to think about computer science, to think about advanced manufacturing, to think about health and life science, to think about engineering. And then you get to take early college credits so that some of you can graduate, and these credits are often thousands of dollars that you save by getting that credit early on. You also get career certifications, which are really valuable for when you go into your jobs. That's possible here because of leadership like your principal, McCurno, but also for the mayor. Like, the mayor is making this happen in our schools, particularly in our high schools. That is the vision. And what you guys help us do is see what's possible. So as I look out and I see you, and I see you in your classes, see you in the hallways, like, I just want you to know that what you have is something not all BPS students have yet, but will, because of that vision. We as the district had a pretty big day yesterday. We have been under a systemic improvement plan for the last several years, and this is something that the mayor and I from day one said we need to work to make sure we fix the things that are not working and make them even better for all students. So we've worked so hard, and yesterday, Commissioner Johnston at the Bessie board announced that BPS would be exiting that and that it would conclude at the end of this year. This is a pretty big achievement for us in BPS. And so part of the reason is because schools like the Dearborn, we've been able to have rigorous academics. We've been able to improve things like transportation and our safety services. We've been able to increase our bilingual access for bilingual education. We're taking all the steps because we want every student to have the same opportunities that you do in the BPS. It's hard work. It's been hard work for 3 years, but I think the mayor and I are just beginning in this. We have big, big dreams for what's possible. At the State of the City, which was pretty amazing, the mayor spoke about advanced mathematics, and I know that for many of you here, you get to take classes that aren't necessarily available every place. But do you know the #1 predictor for students to drop out is how they do in their 7th and 8th grade math? And so one of the things the mayor made a commitment to in the State of the City was to be able to bring in Young People's Project, the Calculus Project, as ways to get all 7th and 8th graders involved in advanced math so that they have the chance to come to Dearborn STEM Academy and other good schools around BPS and really maximize that. So we are on a roll doing a great job. I'm so blessed to have the mayor as a partner in this because she cares deeply about you. And today, you have a special guest and honor in David Ortiz, who is not just a legend and a hero for what he's done in Boston, but for what he's committed to do. He's here representing partnership for the Dearborn STEM Academy and for the BPS, and I couldn't be more pleased to have that partnership. So thank you, Mr. Ortiz. I get to introduce someone that needs no introduction. Our mayor has represented every day our city so well, whether it's on the Capitol or whether it's here in our schools. It's my pleasure to welcome Mayor Wu.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Superintendent. Good morning to you all. It is quite early, isn't it? I want to know who's in the house with us today. I hear there are some 11th graders, juniors, okay. All right. And then the rest of you all are seniors, is that right? Can 12th graders reach? Okay. All right, you are almost there. We're so proud of you. We're so excited to be here with you to bring an incredible array of guests and people who are working hard every day to make sure that our students are leading the way and have every opportunity that you deserve, and to bring some very special heroes and leaders here who are still working to make sure that this city is everything that we deserve. I want to just quickly recognize a couple people who are in the house who are so important. Of course, thank you to Ms. Marcano for hosting us and for all your work every single day. To all the teachers and the educators and the staff here at the Dearborn, thank you, thank you. You are our heroes. To my colleagues in elected office, Councilor Murphy, Councilor Mejia, Rep. Worrell, Senator Miranda and Chair Robinson, thank you for your partnership. And we also have members of our city team here as well. Jessica Pierre, who is our Chief of Communications, Kristen McSwain, our Advisor for Early Childhood, Deputy Chief of Policy, Tali Robbins. I'm told Cece Graham and Asha Janae from our Neighborhood Services team are in the house as well, making sure that all the work that we need done gets done. Shout out also to some representatives from Tufts, Lauren Berry, who's the Partnership Development Director, Tressa Giannetti, who's the Associate Director. And of course, Gabby Salas, who is President of the International Innovation Hub of Boston. And the Big Papi, David Ortiz. Now, of course, Papi's been a hero of mine since I came to Boston and felt really the sheer force of one person bringing the entire city together. That was again and again, game after game, just putting the hard work out there, showing what Boston can fight back against and what Boston always gets done. And then in the hardest of moments, when our city was really struggling, being the voice that we in many ways still look to, who represents the spirit of our city coming together and taking care of every single person in our community. He's never forgotten where he's from, and it's just such an honor that he's still, day after day, year after year, willing to come back to this city, to our schools, to invest in our young people. And so I want to thank you for your commitment and your vision, all that you do. Ms. Marcano and the team here make sure that the Dearborn is the example of what we want to see across all of the Boston public schools. For the last 6 years, there have been early college courses offered here with universities from across the city. And as you heard, Dearborn students can take college-level courses, including algebra and calculus, as soon as 10th grade. That means we're graduating from BPS with degrees, with credits, saving dollars, and making sure that you're getting that jump start on your future. Last week, as you heard, we announced a new set of advanced math programs in BPS in partnership with the Young People's Project and the Calculus Project, so that students throughout BPS will have the very best when it comes to the job opportunities and the training that you need. And we're going to start rolling that program out this summer. The Dearborn is also on the cutting edge of understanding and using AI. This is something that is going to be really key to the economy of the future and the jobs of the future. And so, is Mr. Laporto in the house? Okay, over here. Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Laporto, who has been teaching a semester-long course on generative AI for 12th graders in the computer science pathway for the last 6 years. And I know, how many of you 12th graders have done that AI course? Anyone? Okay, so we have a couple who are going to be in charge of running all of our lives and all of the technology and programs in the future for the city. Across Boston, AI is helping us think about how we optimize traffic signals and make traffic better, helping us understand and process city records so that they can be more easily understandable. And of course, here at Dearborn, AI is being used to improve and support teacher performance as a professional development tool as well. Today, with all of this, we are really excited that in the focus on innovation, Ms. Salas and Big Papi are helping us make a new announcement. So with leadership from the International Innovation Hub of Boston, the city is launching a scholarship for 11th to 12th grade students at the Dearborn to attend a pre-college program at Tufts University. Now, you're going to hear more about who that is and how that happens from our special guests in 1 minute. And then I also just want to comment on the superintendent's remarks about the progress that BPS has made. So everything that's amazing happening at the Dearborn, we want to see happening at every school across Boston. And that means we have put in a ton of work, day after day, game after game, or classroom after classroom, to make sure that we are serving you all. At this point, 5-6 years ago, there was an audit done of the Boston Public Schools by the state. And that audit found that across all of the district, it wasn't all the bright spots that were happening that we see in different pockets. We needed a lot of improvement. That led to a letter by the former mayor committing to work with the district, with the state in 2020, and then that led, when I just came into my office, to an agreement called the Systemic Improvement Plan that Boston Public Schools would have to follow. Because of all of the hard work of the superintendent, her team, our educators, and our students, we have put the resources where they need to be, we have built the systems and done the work so that in just 3 years, we are now concluding that systemic improvement plan and on to making sure that we are doing even bigger things in delivering the resources and opportunities for our young people. So I want to thank each and every one of you for having a role in that. Okay, I've talked a lot. Before I pass it on to our special guest, otra vez en español, for the news outlets who are here so that all of our residents can understand. Buenos días. Gracias a señora Marcano y todo su equipo. Ellos aprovechan cada oportunidad para asegurarse de que los estudiantes de Dearborn estén equipados con todas las herramientas que necesitan para tener éxito. Los estudiantes de Dearborn pueden tomar cursos de álgebra y cálculo de nivel universitario desde el 10º grado. En la ciudad, nosotros sabemos que ser un hogar para todos significa asegurarnos que cada uno de nuestros estudiantes de las escuelas públicas tengan las mismas oportunidades. Es por eso que la semana pasada anunciamos que estamos creando un nuevo conjunto de programas de matemáticas avanzadas dentro de las escuelas públicas de Boston. Es en asociación con el proyecto de jóvenes y el proyecto de cálculo para nuestros estudiantes de 3er a 12º grado. Estamos muy emocionados de comenzar este programa a partir de este verano. La Academia Dearborn también está innovando en la comprensión, aplicación y aprovechamiento de la inteligencia artificial generativa. Gracias al señor maestro Loporto, quien ha estado enseñando un curso semestral sobre la inteligencia artificial generativa a los estudiantes de 12º grado en el programa de Ciencias de Computación durante los últimos 6 años. Y finalmente, estoy muy emocionante de anunciar que gracias al Centro Internacional de Innovación de Boston, con el liderazgo de Gaby Salas y David Ortiz, estamos lanzando una beca para estudiantes de 11º y 12º grado de la Academia Dearborn para que asistan a un programa preuniversitario en la Universidad Tufts. Now, I have the honor of introducing one of Boston's greatest champions on and off the field, winner of the Clementi Award, who has never stopped advocating and delivering for our young people, from his leadership at the David Ortiz Children's Fund to connecting children in the Dominican Republic and right here in the United States and Boston with life-saving medical care, to his leadership at the International Innovation Hub of Boston. Thank you for all that you do to make Boston a home for everyone. Thank you for creating the opportunities for our Dearborn students. So now I present to you 3-time World Series champion, 10-time All-Star, Hall of Famer, David Ortiz.
Thank you very much.
We wanted to just present this to you on behalf of the city.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? Seems like it's good. First of all, I want to thank Principal Darlene and Superintendent Skipper and the rest of the staff for the great job that you guys do with all these young people. It's amazing the opportunity that you guys give to all these kids right here. And congratulations to all of you for following up with what they want you guys to learn in life. Being said, take advantage of this facility and make sure that you burn your time on learning and trying to innovate, try to look to the future, because the future is great, and the most you learn, the most you study, the much you take advantage of everything that is going on around here, the brighter your future is gonna be. I can proudly tell you that I was a kid just like you guys, more likely coming from nothing. My parents, I was blessed enough to have responsible parents that gave me the opportunity to go to school, to get to learn, so that I can be somebody special in the future. Don't let no one dictate how your future is gonna be. You dictate how your future is gonna be. You know, that's the most important thing. And you know, I was a young guy that I was a good listener. My dad always talked about it. You know, he always used to say that his job was less complicated with me because I was a good listener. And to be honest with you, paying attention to my older was what made me what I am today. The experience, the love, the opportunity. They have better vision than what we do when we are younger. And they want us to capitalize that. So I basically, my best advice to all of you is that focus now and take advantage of everything that you can learn today so you can put it in play in futures and times to come. I would also like to thank Dearborn Stearns Academy because for the opportunity, the partnership, and the incredible job that you guys do with all these kids throughout the years. It's amazing, you know, how you guys provide education and all the cool stuff that you guys have been able to learn coming through the system. We have a great relationship with Tufts Pre-College program, and I'm gonna have my really good friend Gabi Sala to come up here and basically share some information with you guys and a secret present that we're gonna have for a great student that is going to school here. So.
I don't want you to leave. Just stay here. I'm scared.
I'm a good bodyguard.
Yeah. Who hasn't made a mistake? Everybody has made mistakes, an error, something that goes wrong. And that is part of innovation. Making a mistake makes you think differently. It makes you ask questions. It makes you create, invent. And that's why the International Innovation Hub of Boston has established a partnership and a platform for everybody to convey, come together. It doesn't matter if you're a musician, an attorney, if you're a scientist, a doctor. We want to hear ideas amongst everybody so you can collaborate and think from a different perspective, because everybody's opinion counts. And that's why we are here to create the bridge of knowledge between David's hometown, the Dominican Republic, and Boston. We want people to have opportunity, and our students and creators and innovators with lack of resources to come to Boston, where it's the capital of AI, where we want to establish businesses and make them grow and invest in our youth and invest in our community so we can impact and leave a legacy like you've done. I am sure everybody has had a whole list of mistakes and errors that they've made, right, Michelle? We've made them. David started at a different team. He was playing for a completely different team. And because he failed, he was able to come to the Red Sox and then change the entire history for baseball. That's innovating. He's changing the way we look at baseball now, because now the curse is gone. It's done, right? And we're able to see what greatness is all about. And with that, we want to offer the great student of Dearborn STEM Academy an opportunity to study at Tufts pre-college program as early as this summer, because we think that you deserve an opportunity to impact the world. David, you want to do the honors?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Do we have to leave?
We good? We good? All right. Before I announce this right here, I wanna thank our mayor, Michelle Wood. You are amazing. I'm so proud of you. And with how crazy your schedule is, especially having a baby now, and being able to take your time to do what you always do for the community, I can probably tell you, thank you very much, and I'm very happy for everything that you have done for all of us.
Yeah, on behalf of all of us,
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah. Well, first of all, when we start working on this partnership with Tufts University, I basically, all of us, the whole team, we basically start pushing for getting a scholarship so we can give away today here. I also find out throughout the whole team, this one kid who have been dedicated and working extremely hard to get to learn, to get to innovate, to get to change things in the future. And I can probably say congratulations to him and hand this scholarship. His name is Roinel Valerio. Where he at? Is he here?
We want to ask the entire Innovation Hub to come up to present this award, please.
Yeah.
Roinel, felicidades.
Thank
This
you,
is
gracias.
amazing. We are very proud of you. I want you to know that also as host of the Que Pasa Boston show for iHeartRadio, I'm inviting you to tell your story. I want you to come in and be in front of Jam 94.5 and Rumba 97.7, and everybody needs to hear who are you all about. This is our invitation to
Tell us a little bit about what it's like being back here supporting this initiative in STEM.
Oh, it's great, you know. I mean, always coming back to the community and especially school where you have so many young, talented kids trying to learn, trying to figure it out, trying to innovate. It's something that to me is very special.
What did that mean to present the scholarship today?
Oh man, I mean, coming where I come from, you know, with a lack of opportunity, whenever somebody can hand in a scholarship to one of those young kids out there that need a support, I think it's wonderful. I wish I can do that every day. Sí, no, que siempre dando la oportunidad a la juventud que se desarrolle, que estudie, tú sabes, especialmente de donde venimos nosotros, inmigrantes, tú sabes que siempre las cosas son más difíciles. Cuando tú le puedes dar la oportunidad a un joven de que estudie, que se desarrolle, que innove, eso es algo que para mí es muy especial. Y si yo pudiera dar el college todos los días, lo hiciera.
What is it that keeps you coming back and supporting Boston?
It's my city, man. You know, Boston is basically my second home. I always appreciate, the way people treat me around here, the way everything went down around here, and Boston is always going to be on my heart. It's always going to be there, and whatever I can do for this city, I always will.
Opening day tomorrow, can't let you go without asking you just your thoughts on this year's club. What do you think about the Sox that are rolling out?
The Sox are looking good. Our pitching is really good, with the addition of Bretman and some of the guys. I think our ace also is a great kid. I mean, I'm very excited about the season this year. I think we're going to be doing really well, and hopefully everybody stay healthy.
Do you feel like they've added the pieces that they needed to make a real run?
We are in way better shape than last year, I can tell you that.
Congrats on the engagement. Are we community planning?
Oh, thank you. No, I mean, the planning is about to come. We got time. Thank you.
She has to come to the Dominican.
Oh,
and
that's right. Now you have a reason to come down there.
Yes.
Mayor Wu, can we ask you a couple of questions?
I want to make sure right now.
I just want to say I'm really excited, and I'm lucky to have this, because not everybody gets a scholarship to anywhere. And I'm grateful to Ortiz and Mayor Wu. Thank you. That's all. Sí, estaba diciendo que soy muy afortunado y estoy muy excitado para esta scholarship. Me va a dar más deseo para estudiar.
¿Qué deseas estudiar?
Ingeniería civil.
Wow.
¿Qué le quisieras decir a Big Papi que no tienes tan junto a ti como esta oportunidad que te están dando? ¿Qué le dirías?
¿Perdón?
A Big Papi. ¿Qué le dirías a Big Papi?
Oh, le daría muchas gracias porque, imagínate.
That's awesome. Go and get it, big boy.
Thank you. Roinel Valerio.
¿Lo puedes deletrear? Ella está
ROYNELVALERIO. Thank you.
Spelling bee.
Dave, what were your takeaways from your time down in spring training there? I mean, from what you saw of these guys?
Nothing, just go out there and share my experience with all those guys. That's what we do, and they love when we come around and have conversation with them about baseball. I mean, baseball is you never start learning things on a daily basis, and it's always good to come around. Guys like me, Pedro, Varitek, I mean, you name it. All those guys come around, and the Red Sox are very happy to have us around and to share experience with the guy, and because at the end of the day, he helps a lot.
What, as far as your thoughts on the young guys, the Campbells, like making his, making his presence known there, and Meyer and whatnot.
I love to see that young generation of players taking over the game. Campbell is a special kid. I think he's gonna have an amazing season. We're gonna be watching very closely, just in case we need to help with anything. But it's great, to see those kids develop and come in and help the ball club.
What do you make of
Any
the
last
debate
questions? We can get back to interacting. Can we get the superintendent in for a second, and then Gabby, and then I think we
Just wanted to say how thrilled we are. Really, thank you to Big Papi. This is an opportunity to recognize our hardworking students here at the Dearborn, and it really is life-changing what happened today. I also think the Dearborn STEM Academy is just a wonderful school for us to celebrate because it really does represent the future of BPS. So thank you all for coming, and most importantly, thank you to Big Papi.
Thank you so much to all of you for supporting us. What is important for me to say is that we want more women in this space. We're looking forward, especially now that we just finished the International Day for Women, we want people to recognize us as part of the innovation, as part of change, as part of this impact. So we're eager to learn more about who is coming, another female that can step on the life science industry and be another mayor, another president. We want them to be top of mind and to keep looking and searching for other ways of changing the world.